And the House of Representatives has rejected a request by the National Communications Commission for 700 billion naira to provide access to 27 million Nigerians who do not have access to telecommunication coverage. And the ad hoc committee of the House investigating the NCC's failure to provide telecommunications coverage and utilization of the Universal Service Provision Fund rejected the request when the executive vice chairman of the commission, Umar Garba Danbata, and his team appeared before it. The committee, chairman by Bamidele Salam, also demanded details of over 2 billion naira projects under the USPF, including an e-library project carried out by the NCC.
This industry is very critical to national development. It's very critical to security. It's very critical to poverty alleviation. In fact, in most parts of the world, one of the major drivers of poverty eradication or alleviation is communication access, telecommunication access, internet access to the populace. And Nigeria, as the largest democracy in Africa and as the third largest in the world, cannot be seen to be lagging behind in terms of being able to leverage on the opportunities available in this industry for the advancement of the welfare of its people. The House of Representatives is committed to getting to the roots of all bottlenecks or hindrances which may have made it impossible for us to attain desired targets up till now. And I want to assure you, Mr. Speaker, that we're going to do a thorough job in line with the mandate which the House has given to us and turn in our report in due course.
And speaking while declaring the forum open, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Femi Bajabiamila, was represented by the Deputy Chief Whip, Honorable Nkiruka Onyejiocha. The Speaker described the telecommunications sector in Nigeria as the largest sector, calling on the Nigerian Communication Commission, NCC, to always ensure proactiveness in order to provide services across all nooks and crannies of the country.
Mobile telecommunications in our country's economic growth cannot be overemphasized. Hence, the reason the House of Representatives constituted this all-important ad hoc committee to investigate the non-provision of mobile telecommunication network services to the underserved and unserved areas of Nigeria by the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, despite the availability of Universal Service Provision Fund, USPF, which was created for this purpose, and total accruals into the utilization of the USPF by the NCC since inception of the fund.
Meanwhile, the Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communication Commission, NCC, Professor Umar Danbata, said the country needs about 700 billion to bridge the gaps of underserved and unnerved network users in the country. And according to him, about 27 million Nigerians lacked access to mobile telecommunication, and added that there were 220 million active subscribers that own 2 or more SIM cards.
Indicated additional things we have done to be able to bridge these gaps, and given an analysis of the amount of money that will be required to completely bridge the 97 clusters of access gaps in the country, arising from the deterioration of the exchange rate of the naira to the dollar. We have a figure of close to 700 billion naira is the total amount required to completely bridge, gaps within the clusters that I have stated earlier. This is not a tall order. It can be done.